Hi everyone, my name is Aman. I'm a year one cybersecurity student of Bajpur University, Rascal Khaimah. And in this video, I'll be showing you a walkthrough of my Python vending machine project. It's a simple yet interactive program that lets user view a menu of items, select that what they want, and handle payments and even get combo suggestions. I'll explain each part step by step, so by the end, you will understand how everything fits together. So let's get started. First of all, when the program starts, it gives the user a welcome message and three main options from which first option will be list of all items in the menu, second option is show drinks only, and third option is show snacks only. This program uses a dictionary called menu to store all the product's details. Each item in the menu has properties like its name, unique ID, stock, price. The unique ID is the key for each item, so it's easy to look them up and manage the product. If we were still sticking to the names, it would have made it more complicated and more extended. Once a user picks an option, the program filters the menu based on their choice. If they choose option number 1, it lists everything. If they were to choose option number 2, only drinks were shown, like mentioned, and simultaneously for 3 would be just snacks. I made this come true by using a simple code which helped me give only drinks if the IDs were greater than 33 and only snacks if the IDs were greater than if it was lesser than 33, which was a simple yet efficient method to do it. This is done by using a simple loop with some conditions. Next up, for depending on what the user selects, it filters the item and displays it neatly. So that's the code. Next up, after seeing the menu, the user can type in the ID of the product they want to buy. The program then checks if the ID exists. So everything from here is when the program checks if the item that the user has mentioned is still valid. So it checks if it's still valid. The program then checks if the ID exists in the menu, and if the product is in stock. If it's out of stock, the program lets them know. So if the product is out of stock, the user gets a sorry, we are out of stock message. Okay. And if it's still in stock, it gets added. So here's one of my favorite features that I've done for this. It's a combo suggestion. This program tries to pair snack with the drinks. For example, if the user selects a snack, the program automatically suggests a drink to go with it. I've done this by adding 33 to the snack ID or subtracting 33 if the user selects a drink. The logic, the code, I'll show you the code behind that. So this is the code that I use to do the double selection. A simple yet efficient code, once again. Next up, the total price. After the second item has been suggested to the user by the vending machine, comes the total price calculation part. Once the user confirms their choice, the program calculates the total price. If they add the combo, the program adds both prices together. If they don't, it just uses the price of the selected item. This makes sure that the user knows exactly how much they're paying. And once the total amount has been given to the user, now it comes to the payment part. The program asks the user to enter the amount they're paying. If the payment isn't enough, the program then cancels the whole transaction, but if it's enough, it calculates the change and displays it to the user. After the transition is complete, the program then the final few steps is that once the transition is complete, the program gives the user the option to make another purchase. If they say yes, it restarts the process from the beginning. If not, it thanks them and exits the program. And that's how the program works. It uses dictionaries for storing product data, loop and conditions for managing user inputs, and simple calculations to handle payments and stock updates. Now I'll be giving a proper rundown of the code. I'll be executing this code right before your eyes. So let's get that done. So like as we spoke, it welcomes the users with a welcome message, followed by three options. So let's go with option number 1 for a list of all items in the menu. Here we have a full list of all the items in the menu, followed by their significant IDs, stock numbers, and prices. So let's go with popcorn. And since we are taking a snack, it will be offering us a drink. Like I thought, would you like to add a juice for $2? Okay. Yes. Once we do that, we get a total of 6. So now if we were to give it anything under 6, the whole program would get cancelled and you would have to restart all over again. So let's give it 8. And there we go. We get our change of $2 back. And then the user is asked if they want to repeat the process again. And if you were to repeat the whole process again, the Python vending machine would store the data from earlier. The 2 purchases that you made of the juice and the popcorn would be registered. So the stock would go from 10 to 9. So would you want to repeat the program? I'm going to say no. And thank you and come again. So that was my work for the vending machine. I hope you liked it. Thank you.